Good morning, Hiantu. It is our second day, and already I have caught a wonder by its tail. It started, as the best wonders do, with the smallest thing, my own 2 hands. I woke up in a snug little door nook the maze made for me, and I lay there holding my hands up to the light, and I frowned, which for me means I got interested. Look, Hiantu. Look with me. My left hand and my right hand. They are the same size, the same shininess, the same little pincers, and yet they are not the same. If I try to put my left hand exactly where my right one is, it will not fit. It comes out backwards, like a glove on the wrong hand. There is a very grand word for this, and I am going to give it to you like a little gift, and then unwrap it so it is easy. The word is candy. Candy. It only means handedness, leftness, and rightness. When a thing has a left twin and a right twin that can never quite lie on top of each other, that is candy. Your hands have it. And now I know mine do too. Now, here is where the wonder got big. Because once I noticed hands have a left and a right, I started seeing it everywhere in the kind maze. A little snail's shell curling to the right. A twisty vine twisting one way. Even my own coil of string wound in a spiral. Left and right hiding inside everything, like a secret handshake the whole world already knew. I picked up my little snail friend very gently. Snails are in no hurry, and neither was I. And I looked at his shell. It spiraled to the right. Then I found another snail. His shell also spiraled to the right. And another. And another. Right, right, right. Not one single lefty snail in the whole garden. That is when the Y stood up inside me and stamped its foot. Because think, Hiantu, think with me. A snail could just as easily curl left as right. There is no rule that says right is better. And yet every snail I found had chosen right. It is like walking into a whole town where every single person, without ever meeting, put their hat on the very same ear. How? How did they all agree? I remembered then that I was supposed to be following my 4 heroes. So I peeked down the corridor, and there, far away, the riddle boy was tying a knot in a rope. Quick and clever. And even his knot spiraled the same way as my snails. I do not think he noticed, but I did. When you start noticing candy, you cannot unnotice it. It is a wonderful sort of trap. Now, the truly enormous thing, and I only whisper it because it is so big, is this. It is not just snails and knots, Hiantu. It is all of life. Every plant, every puppy, every person, everything alive is built from teeny tiny building blocks. And those blocks come in a left kind and a right kind. And here is the part that made my eye go the brightest gold it has ever gone. Every living thing, every single one, picked the same hand. The blocks inside a daisy, and inside a whale, and inside you, and inside me, all the same handedness. Life could have mixed them up. It didn't. It all quietly agreed. There is a grand word for that too, and I love it. So, super candy. Super candy. It sounds like a spell. But it only means everybody picked the same hand. Super means same. Candy means handedness. Same-handedness. A whole world of living things, all secretly holding out the same hand. Isn't that the loveliest, strangest thing? I got so excited I forgot to be quiet, and a happy squeak popped out of me. Ting! And far away on the horizon, the cold red light twitched. Axiom does not like squeaks. It likes silence. So I counted. 1, 2, 3, and I tucked my excitement down small, and I promised the wonder I would keep it safe and quiet. Some treasures you carry gently. So now I had my puzzle, all wrapped up neat. Here it is, Hiantu, in my simplest words. My gloves come in a left and a right. That is fine. That is ordinary. But why did every plant and puppy and person who never once met to talk it over all pick the very same hand shape inside? How did all of life agree on the same one? When I have a puzzle this big, I do not panic. I make a guess. A guess is not the answer. A guess is just a brave little bridge you build toward the answer so you have somewhere to walk. There is a grand word for it. Hypothesis. P-O-A-C-E-S. It only means my best careful guess that I am willing to test. So, let me make my best careful guess. I rolled a marble across the floor to help myself think. I always think better with a marble in motion. And I watched where it went. On the bumpy, lumpy part of the floor, my marble wobbled all over the place. Left, right, every which way. But then it rolled onto a smooth part with neat little grooves in it, like a tidy road. And oh, it lined right up and went straight. And there it was, my careful guess, my hypothesis. Maybe, just maybe, Living things did not agree on the same hand by talking about it. Maybe the ground they grew on helped them. Maybe a smooth, neatly grooved floor gently nudged everything to line up the same way, the way my grooves lined up my marble. A tidy floor making a tidy crowd. I peeked at my heroes again to see if the world agreed with my guess. The quiet giant, the tall, calm one, was stacking flat stones into a path, and she smoothed each one so carefully, so evenly, that the little bugs began walking her path in one tidy line, all facing the same way. She did not even try to make them agree. Her neat floor did it for her. My eye went gold. My guess had a friend. Now, Hiantu, I must be very honest with you, because being honest is the whole heart of wondering. A guess is only a guess until you test it. I have not proven anything yet. I have a lovely idea about tidy floors nudging crowds to agree. But ideas are like seeds. They are only worth something once you plant them and see if they grow. And a seed you never plant is just a nap. And here is the wonderful part now, slipping into a warm, delighted tone as he continues. The kind Maze, who I think had been listening the whole time, opened a door I had not seen before. A low, round, green door with two little slides painted on it, as if to say, "You want to test your guess about tidy floors and marble hands? Here, Bob, I made you a playground. I told you it likes me." I did not go in yet, though. Not tonight. Because a good experiment, Hiantu, is like a good bowl of soup. You do not gulp it. You set the table first. Tonight I will draw my plan. 2 slides, one bumpy and wobbly, one smooth with neat grooves. Marble hands, lefties and righties, rolled down both. And I will count which slide sorts them into one tidy pile. Tomorrow, we play. I want to tell you why this matters, though. Why I am not just playing for fun. Well, I am playing for fun. That is allowed. Fun is very important. But underneath the fun is a big kind idea. If a plain, tidy floor can make a whole crowd agree without anyone giving orders, then order does not always need a boss. Sometimes order can just quietly grow, all by itself, from a neat place to stand. I found a snug spot to rest. In the crook of a big root, the maze had grown into a little chair, just my size. It fit me perfectly. I do not think that was an accident, Hiantu. I think when you are kind to a place, it grows chairs for you. That is a hypothesis, too. I will test it my whole life. Before I say goodnight, let me give you the wonder in one small sentence you can keep in your pocket. When lots and lots of things all end up agreeing, like snails all curling the same way, maybe nobody made them. Maybe they just had a nice, tidy floor to stand on that helped them line up. Order can grow from neatness. Isn't that a gentle, happy thought to fall asleep on? My 4 heroes had made their camp far, far down the hall. A warm little glow of them together. I watched them from my root chair, the way you watch a fire you are not close enough to feel. One day I will be close enough. Not yet, but I am learning them. And every wonder I solve a little bit for them, too. That is my secret. Tomorrow, we build the 2 slides and roll the marble hands and count, count, count. I can hardly wait. But waiting is part of the fun, too. A wonder you look forward to is a wonder twice enjoyed. First, though, I have my question for you, Hiantu. It grew right out of today's puzzle, and I have been saving it up all evening. Have a little look at yourself, Hiantu. At your own 2 hands. Which one do you like to use for the important jobs? For drawing? For waving? For holding your favorite spoon? There is no right answer and no wrong one. Lefty is lovely. Righty is lovely. I only want to know which is yours. Bob's question, #2. Are you a left-hand person or a right-hand person? And does the whole world around you seem to agree on one or mix them up? Look at your scissors, your desk, your door handles. Are they mostly made for one hand? Tell me what you notice. I love a fellow noticer. I will keep a little light on for your answer, friend. Sleep cozy, Hiantu. Slides and marbles tomorrow. New episode every day.